Hello to everybody. My name is Nathanael Mendes, and this is my activity number 5 in this course, Technology in Teaching English as a Foreign Language. So today I want to introduce and present what is about my English class, and I will make the contextualization. Okay. So here we go. The contextualization is the following. The institution is Colegio Avanzamos. This is a school, a high school. It's not a bilingual school, but they have a very good English level. It's located in Calibaji, where I live actually. I got 20 students. Okay, this is a real institution where I'm working now. Actually, I want to do that in real, and I already have prepared this class for my students. So I will let you know later how it's going on with this. So their age is 15 to 16 years old, is the 10th grade, and the topic is vocabulary in a contest. Why I choose this? Because sometimes I know that some students want to learn new words and they need some new vocabulary. Some of them used to have a lot of vocabulary list or a list of new words, and they try to learn by heart, but sometimes it's really difficult to remember everything that when you have a kind of list. It could be so useful when you try to learn new words or irregular words or whatever kind of things, but especially when you're learning new vocabulary, especially when there is no relationship from one word to another one, so it will be a little bit hard for our mind to keep on that. And another thing is that some kind of student that they are reading some things and there is no relationship between some words, among some words, so it's really hard for them to remember and to remind some words. So my intention with this class is to let them or help them to learn new vocabulary by a contest. So the contest that I choose is Australia Day. What is Australia? Because most of the time we're talking about United States when we're talking about English issue, talking about United States or England. There is a lot of our countries where English is spoken as a mother language nowadays. So it's interesting because I want to okay, there will be the objective, I will explain later the objective, but the web the tool that I will use is YouTube because I want to record this video, and my student will be able to take this video as well when I finish the presentation, because on this video is the whole class, because I will give them some 4 copies, but in this video they will look the pronunciation, and I got the native speaker on our course that he's reading, so it will be so useful according to my issue. And the objective of this activity, okay, as I said before, I want the student to learn really a new vocabulary in a contest, but on the other hand, I want them to know about a new culture, especially when you are learning a new language, new culture, because the language is a manifestation of culture. So if you are learning English, it's really useful, according to my opinion, to learn about new cultures and new steps. So that is what I am doing with these kind of things. So I will present now my class. So the first thing I did was just look for this interest magazine called Speak Up, and this is an interesting magazine to learn English, and they have a very special things. Is some exercises to improve our English level. So I found in this magazine a very interesting topic, and the topic is Australia Day. Australia Day. So here there is a reading, that is what my student will have, a photocopy of this magazine, and there is some words, there is some words. There is a special glossary here about the new words. The glossary is in Spanish and English as well. And there is a contextualization. There is some cultural information, and it's subdivided in some. For example, if they don't know a new word, there will become a number on the word, and you can find it on the glossary. And there is some exercises as well about the reading comprehension. So what I'm gonna do with this video, I got the CD. It's a CD1. It's a I can do it as a multimedia to get the power and to play with it. So in this video, we're gonna do that. I will put it on Facebook, and my students will have access to this. So I will now look for I will put the CD in the this is the CD that my student will it's going to have by listening here through YouTube. So here we go. Here we go. I'm waiting just to my computer get the CD, read the CD. So my issue is that first of all, my students will get in my class the full copy of this activity. They can find out some work. But on the other hand, in the video that I will pull up on Facebook, they will have the full reading and the words in context with the cultural information. So here we go. Play this. So here we go. So this is the articles. It's in English. I have a lot of them. I love this magazine. Really so useful to learn English, especially because there is a lot of expressions and new vocabulary, and there is a lot of native people, not just from the United States or England, but a lot of Canadian people, Jamaican, a lot of New Zealand, Irish people, and all the Scottish people. So there is a lot of pronunciation and different kind of English way. So here we are going today about Australia Day. So it's opening, we be patient, okay? So this is English, AC English, this is travel. Okay, when they say travel is to learn a new culture or to learn in another place about English. Australia Day, language level is A2, so pre-intermediate, that's for my students. So there is an introduction in Spanish, and then comes the reading. We'll be read because my students now they will have here the opportunity to listen at the same time. They have the photocopies and they will read this, and they will find they can follow this reading with the one we have here. It's exactly the same. So in the end, we have some exercises about conversation. So the introduction is just to give them a kind of warming up about the pre-knowledge. I forgot to tell you. Of course, most of the students have heard about Australia, and they know that it's a country where English is spoken, but they don't know exactly some details about history or about what is the relationship around Britain and England, why the Queen Elizabeth, and this is still this kind of small things they will learn now when they listen to this video. So here we go. Enjoy it.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. It's January the 26th. It's Australia Day. So Australians are celebrating all over the world. Party time. Australia Day is a big occasion. There are parades and concerts across the country. People can begin the day with an Australian bush breakfast. That's a breakfast inspired by Aborigine cuisine. Berries.
That is the meaning about berry. Okay? Let's continue. I just want to click and then we'll continue to don't stop the reading. Okay?
Insects. Emu, crocodile, kangaroo sausages.
Berries.
Some people prefer a full English breakfast. Lunchtime means barbecues. In the evening, the winner of the Australian of the Year competition is announced on television. Finally, the day ends with firework displays and parties everywhere. some unusual events too. Sydney Harbour holds a
Harbour.
regatta and the ferrython.
Ferrython.
Ferries race from the port around
Race.
Clark Island and back to Sydney Bridge. It's summer in Australia, and beaches from Sydney to Perth compete for the world record number of lilos or waterbed.
Lilos. Before to tell us about lilos, I want to show you here in a picture what is a lilo. You can see it here. There is a lilo competition. It's a kind of couch. We put it on there and you put it into the water, and they began to make a competition to see how it's doing. And this is really subtropical in Australia. Days how they celebrate. So lilos is a very important word to learn about Australian culture. So here we go. Lilo. Here you have it in Spanish, the meaning. So let's continue.
In line. Sydney holds the record at 908 lilos.
Wow.
Perhaps the strangest event is the cockroach race at the
You know what a cockroach is? Look. Okay, I will explain this later. So there's a race of cockroach. Cockroach. There you have the meaning in Spanish. It's fantastic, really. Have you ever think about that? There is a cockroach. Wow.
Story Bridge Hotel, Brisbane. There are 14 races during the day. Anyone can adopt and train their own cockroach.
Can you imagine you adopting a own cockroach? Oh my goodness. This is different. This is really how our culture are different. Yes, we are learning that. Okay, let's continue. Survival.
Survival. Everyone loves Australia Day. No, that isn't true. Some Australians question the entire event. Why celebrate January the 26th? It doesn't represent the birth of a nation.
Birth.
It's the day Governor Arthur Phillip founded Australia's first penal colony in 1788. Celebrations exclude many Australians. Australia's Aborigine population lost their lands on that day.
Okay.
That's why most Australian Aborigines call Australia Day Invasion Day, or, in recent years, the more optimistic Survival Day. They celebrate the survival of Aboriginal culture.
This is really similar to the celebration that we have already done this day, the 12th of October. Some people visit this not a celebration, it's just a commemoration of we have been colonized and that it comes religion and all kinds of steps in our countries. Okay, well, let's continue here. The mother country. The last part.
The mother country. What is the relationship between Australia and Britain? Australia is an independent nation, but Queen Elizabeth II is still the head of state.
Queen Elizabeth II is still is the head of state. What is this meaning in Spanish? Here we are. Okay, so pay attention. Australia is independent country, of course, but Elizabeth Queen, the England Queen, not the Britain Queen, is still the head of state.
And she is still popular.
Oh.
50 years ago, many Australians considered England their home. Today, that is unusual. In the 1990s, the Australian Republican movement was strong. People thought Australia would soon become a republic. But that has now changed with the recent royal wedding. Prince William and his wife Kate are very popular in Australia.
So, I almost done with the time that I can record it. So I will have some exercises to do with my students in the class, just like these, but they will have that on the magazine. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope that we keep in touch, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.